So this is a look at the Leader Accessories climbing sticks. I want to give you an introduction to it and tell you about some of the features, compare this to maybe some others on the market, and then I will provide a list of pros and cons, at least in my book, and I'll demonstrate them. So first thing here is I'll strap it. So as you'll notice, there are two steps on each side. And then you've got your claws here that do a good job of digging into the tree. Now each step has this buckle strap, and those buckle straps are used to secure it, to secure the steps together. And if you want, you can remove the buckle straps on the other ones. You don't have to have them on each one of them. As I mentioned, you can remove, let's say, two of them if you want to shed some weight. Speaking of weight, each one of these steps weighs 3 pounds, 6 ounces. So roughly 3.5 pounds. So in comparison to the Lone Wolf, that's about a pound heavier per step. Now I imagine in large part that's due to each one of these steps, or I guess twice the number of steps I should say, because on the Lone Wolf you have maybe have like a step here, here, and then here, here, something to that effect. There's 3 steps instead of 6, in other words. So that adds a little bit of weight, and then I believe Lone Wolf only has 2 or 1 of these straps. But at any rate, so it's a little bit heavier. They are less expensive than a Lone Wolf. Lone Wolf's made in China, or I'm sorry, Lone Wolf's made in America from my understanding, and these are made in China. But the quality seems to be there with these. Now these do have the quick buckle here. So you wrap this around the tree, and then once you get it in there, you cinch it tight. So that's similar to others. Now, another modification you can do if you choose to, you can use some high strength, low stretch rope, or no stretch rope like AM steel rope, and cinch it to the tree using that, or attach it to the tree using that. Now there's some videos, I'm not going to show you how to do that, but there's some videos on YouTube that show how to do that, maybe with some others. So I imagine I can't see why that wouldn't work with this as well. And the benefit of that, it cuts down on weight, so you don't have these buckles, and it also potentially cuts down on noise with that hitting the stick. Now, a modification you can do, another modification is adding the camo tape or stealth strips or something to that effect to the metal, and that will deaden much of the noise of the metal on metal contact when either transporting them or attaching them together after a hunt or anything like that. So overall, these are a quality step. They're a little bit different in a few ways, but for the most part they're the same. And then attaching them for transport, there's not quite as many YouTube videos or anything like that, but they do attach much the same way as a Lone Wolf. So you wrap it around the end there, and then you can attach that buckle, attach that to the, and cinch it tight, and that makes for, once you buckle this, that makes for a much more quiet and rattle-free transportation. So, and then again, you can use these other buckles to attach it to your tree stand. So that's a quick look. Now I'll demonstrate it. have these climbing sticks out here. I put 2 up. I'm going to demonstrate in this last one for you. Normally you would do this with a linesman's belt. However, frankly I'm being a little bit lazy with it. But at any rate, that's just going to help you out really, being able to lean against that linesman belt. But I'll demonstrate this without that.